A quick review of everything I painted on my painting vacation. First, I did this one. That was low tide, and I had thought to put these some of these boats in there, but I don't know how to go about that after painting all that to start. And then I painted this one, which I think we're going to work on a little bit more today. That also was low tide, but there's nothing in there that really shouts out, hey, it's low tide. So I'm looking at this water here, and I see, kind of like diamond shapes in the water, and it's sort of like two currents simultaneously going, and I already have the diagonal here, so I'm thinking about just put some kind of parallel lines and see if we can sort of build form in the water. I'd love to have a finished painting by the end of this trip. And yesterday I did this, which was over at a rocky shore line, and this is seaweed, and this is trees in the background. Didn't really finish. Tried to do the botanical from life, and this was also the rocky shoreline where there's some like an island back there, water, and then this is supposed to be rocks. So anyway, then this morning I did the this tree thing here, which is supposed to be like that area, and it's like that. That's okay, but anyway, so now I was thinking if we could just try to make this into a finished painting somehow, and it looks good. The sky is a bit I don't know, detailed. This is kind of abstract almost. This is more uh, trying to be detailed sky, and then this of course looks unfinished. But anyway, I thought maybe ignore the sky. Today there's not a single cloud in the sky. Anyway, I thought we'd just ignore the sky and try to do a little bit more detail down here, and hopefully it could be like a finished painting. So let's jump right in and see if we can do something with the water. So I'm gonna go with this mixture of blue to start, and not too wet, and then let's just try to get some parallel lines right down here, see what happens. Okay, that's pretty nice. Now I'm going to try to go a bit darker. So as we get closer to the viewer, this is a French ultramarine right there. This one here is cobalt blue. And this is a super bright ultramarine. I don't even want to use that, it's just too bright. Anyway, so now we should have a blue that's, let's just see what we got here. Okay, that looks kind of good, and now I'm going to just see about okay, that's good. And now let's just try to get something else going on over here. Okay. This is not too bad. Kind of matches, you know, this stuff, and it definitely comes forward. So I think I'm going to see about mix in more cobalt to this, and let's just see about a line or two right here. That's nice. Okay. So this is good, but I think it's just a bit too intense there. I don't know. I think I'll go see about smearing this a little bit more. And finally, let's just go see if we can get a little bit here. And this is still just a bit much. And also, I think right here, we're going to just sort of get rid of some of that. And I don't know. I don't know about that line there. I think this was from the other day. So we really need something. Sometimes green mixed in with blue is good for water. And what we got here, well, there is a lot of green, you know, right there. So let's see if we can get some green into this area somehow. How would that be good? I don't know. Let's just try. That's nice. Should we leave it like that? I don't know. This is a bit much. And sort of smear that just a little bit. And maybe a little green right there, just to soften the abrupt thing there. And then let's just remove some of that. And I don't really like this anymore. See if we can make this lighter. And these lines really, I don't know if those lines are that great. And I think something right there, which, how about, I don't know about the green. Let's try a green blue and just see about, oh, that looks kind of nice. And then this area here, I don't know, it should definitely need something. And I don't know what that something is. Could always try making it a little bit of a highlight. It's not really going to get much of a highlight since this is paint from yesterday. But, you know, we rub it with water and then blot it, then it is getting a little bit more highlighty. I guess right here is, I don't know if that's from today or yesterday. All right, well, that's not too bad. And now I'm going to try to just hit this. And that does not too bad. Let's see what there. All right, that's kind of nice. So now we got this kind of halo reflection here. And I'm seeing, I mean, this having the same color here twice. I don't know if that's so great. I think I'm going to see about pull some more of this out right there. So painting this with water, it's not really going away. I do like this. That definitely makes it look like it's, you know, coming forward. So I think we can see on the, I can't see what's in the camera view here because I'm standing in intense sunlight and I barely see a thing as far as what the camera's seeing. But anyway, I'm going to, what is happening here now? Okay, I'm going to try to add more detail to the green area back there. So let's see, just get some green going. We don't use straight from the tube green, so here I'm mixing a couple different greens, and let's just see if we can get in there. So the screen I'm looking at here is black. Are we even still on live? I don't know. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna try to just get more stuff happening in this. Try a couple of things that might pass for detail. I suppose if we had the patience to do all these like speckles, 100% across the board here, we would probably, I mean, that doesn't look too bad there, right? So let's see about this one over here. If we can add a couple of details to say hello or a defined tree thing. We don't want to have the same tone uh, representing a lot of different technically this tone and this tone, they should be slightly different, but anyway, it's coming okay. And you can see at the top, this is all almost a silhouette at the top edge, so we could attempt to get, I don't know what that was, a stick, okay. Could attempt to get stuff in there, such as those silhouettes that stick up. And I'm gonna get some more paint this time, lean, super dark green. This is, I think this is a Primatech color right here, and mixing that with, this is like undersea green. So let's just see if we can so try to match some of that. This white area, I mean, it's I don't really, not that comfortable with painting right over that, because I think that's kind of a unique area, and having some of these white in here. Let's see if that can go a little bit. I guess we're getting a little bit more refinement. I think we're going to want to have a bit more refinement down here too somehow. I'm going to go lighter and see about mirroring some of that. Well, that's not really lighter. See about mirroring some of this in the reflection. Okay, that looks okay, but let me just see about that. I'm gonna blot up some of this, and hopefully we have, just a much more faint version. And that, I think, is just a bit much, so I'm going to see about removing a lot more of that. All right, that doesn't look too bad there. I mean, it's like an echo of the reflection, so let's see if we could just keep that in there. This dot, I don't know, we could represent that dot right there. I'm going to go a little bit darker of that dot. I don't think that's very good there. We'll leave a remnant of it. Get a kind of a dark thing here to just oh, so that accidental brush stroke reminds me we might just want, now that's a terrible green to be having there. Too like fluorescent, so. That's bad. But we do want to have some indication here of, that's another bad green. It's not a good, that's bad also. You know, make it like a heavy blue, lean green. I'll put some gray in it too. Let's see, that's better. That's bad. Now we got some red in there. That's not good either. Oh well, I guess we're gonna live with the red in there since it's not coming out. And oh shoot, now I'm getting more red. There's red all over that. Darn it. All right, well, I'm gonna leave that to soak a second, and you can enjoy the view for a second. I gotta get a clean paper. Oh, I love your hair. That view looks really nice. I'm back with the clean paper towel, and it looks like the red is there. It's like a violet. I guess it's there to stay. You can try to get a green blue there. Try here. I'm gonna try to match this kind of thing. So here's a gray. All right, that sort of matches. Oh, that suddenly looks good. So let's see if we can get some of those, that dark thing here to get the some kind of depth happening right here. And we had some actual tree trunks in there before, which important part right there, right at the edge. We're trying to make the edge kind of fade out slightly. I don't know if this is a little too intense right there. I think I'm gonna see about just softening this whole thing. I don't know if we're gonna manage to get that soft because that's from yesterday. Let's see about putting some dots here. Try to get this closer. And then maybe color that in. Maybe have this a little go to the edge. Not bad. See if we can get this little guy in there. So I like this. That looks good. I guess we're getting closer to finish. This I'm gonna try to blend a little bit because I think these just having dots right there is kind of silly. There's a little beach up there. I always take a yellow ochre here, and at risk of being too much of a deviation, I'm gonna see about just paint this little beach look there, yellow ochre. Okay, seems like it might be a subtle hint of a beach, so I guess that's a plus. And since it looks so good, why don't we just see if we could add a little peak of that right here. I don't know if we would like to cover that white with it, do a partial cover. And yes, that's a color that's working for us, so all right, that's nice. Yeah, that's great. Okay, we're hurtling towards finish. This part still looks pretty bad, so I'm gonna see about cobalt with a hint of green and see about just hit this. Okay, that's pretty good. Same thing, a little bit lighter. We're gonna see about just going up here. And let's see about just stretching this right over the bottom. All right, I think we're at the window of where we say this is a finished painting. And maybe we take a break and just see about what is happening here if we want to do some little tweaks. But yeah, I don't know. This is a little light compared to that, but I'm not sure how to approach anything here. Maybe we could just go a little bit here. I don't know if that's really right to do that. Not too bad, I guess. And it wouldn't hurt to have some kind of dark right down here somewhere. Let's just try a line or two. All right, we're going to take a rest and come back and look at it and see if we have a finished painting or if we have, you know, just more schmutz. Hey, somebody said, I love it. Reimagine. Thank you very much for the vote of confidence. And I guess we're going to take a break now. Thanks to anybody who stopped by. Appreciate